we went and got all of our beekeeping equipment and we show up at the house to go and capture this swarm of bees, and they're really not a swarm. They're living in the house.
They have a hive that they have built into the abandoned walls of this house. We didn't ask permission to do that, by the way.
I remember looking up online to try to find out who owned the home.
Yeah.
And I think I determined that it was owned by a bank or something.
So we were like,
so we're like,
we can go steal some bees out of a wall.
No one's gonna know.
We had to take part of the wall apart.
Somebody. I think I did call someone.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I do remember.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to get in trouble or something. I
yeah.
do remember calling somebody and they said, look, whatever you want to do, but don't sue us.
I was
if
like,
you get
there's
hurt.
bees in the house. Yeah. So we get there and we literally had to crowbar part of the wall off to get.
They were inside the wall.
They had built their hive inside the wall.
So we've got the suit on, gloves, hat and veil. We're totally covered from head to toe. There's no opening.
And somehow I get stung through my bee suit multiple times. They were Africanized bees.
These aren't kind
They were
Utah
not
bees.
normal. They were in Florida. They have Africanized bees, killer bees, Africanized killer bees. Those are the ones that see a predator will swarm and sting hundreds of times until they die. That's the kind of bees we were like, honeybees. We're desperate. We want honey.
They are honeybees, but they're a much more aggressive breed.
They were not full African bees, though.
No.
They were mixed breed, so they were very, very aggressive.
So honeybees, the Africanized killer bees, were brought into South America, and as they've migrated north, they've mated with the native bees, and because Africanized bees can't live in a colder climate, and so in order to be able to even survive in the cooler climate of Florida compared to Central America, they inbred with other bees, and so they were more tame than real Africanized killer bees, but they were way more aggressive than any honeybee I've ever dealt with in my entire life.
It was horrible.
But I wanted bees, so we packaged this colony of bees.
We did it. We got those bees out of that house. We got stung billions of times.
Yep.
Not billions. I had probably at least 5 bee stings.
They were mean bees,
which is the most I've ever had with him. With his beekeeping.
Aggressive, mean bees. And we took them home. We put them in the backyard. And I remember every time I would go into the hive, I'd smoke it and I'd open it up and they would all start swarming around me, all angry. And
usually when you smoke bees, they calm down because they start eating their honey because they think their hive is on fire. Yeah. So they normally calm down.
Whole different energy.
Oh my goodness. And you could tell they had a different feeling with them too. Yeah. It was almost like, we're gonna kill you. Leave us alone.
Yeah, it was not good.
That was their message that we got from them.
So beekeeping offended me in Florida, and it just wasn't the same.
It offended you.
I was very upset by that.
This beekeeping has offended me.
Well, the thing is, I love bees.
Yeah, those were mean bees.
And they hated me.
It ended very badly.
And I was very sad about
and they didn't give us any honey at all.
None.
And I think they just left.
They did.
They didn't. We just went out there one day and they were all gone.